The road of becoming. The sun rises slowly over a quiet town, and light spreads across narrow streets and small houses. A young man named Arif stands near his window and watches the morning wake up. Birds move across the sky, shops open their doors, and people begin their daily journey. Arif takes a deep breath and feels a mix of fear and hope inside his chest. He knows this day matters. He feels it clearly. Arif lives in a small room with plain walls and a wooden table. A notebook rests on the table, and a pen lies beside it. Every morning, Arif opens this notebook and writes his thoughts. He believes words give shape to dreams. Today, he writes about change. He writes about growth. He writes about becoming someone stronger than yesterday. Outside, the road waits. Arif steps out of his room and locks the door. The air feels fresh, and the world feels wide. He walks toward the bus stop, and his shoes touch the ground with steady rhythm. Each step carries intention. Each step carries courage. Around him, people rush with busy faces, but Arif keeps his pace calm. He looks forward, not back. The bus arrives with a loud sound, and Arif climbs inside. He finds a seat near the window and watches the town move. Buildings pass by, trees sway gently, and the sky stretches endlessly. Arif thinks about his dreams. He wants to speak with confidence. He wants to create something meaningful. He wants his voice to matter. At the Learning Center, Arif steps into a bright room filled with voices and energy. Students sit in rows, and a teacher stands near a whiteboard. Words cover the board, clear and bold. Arif takes a seat and opens his notebook. He listens carefully as the teacher speaks. Every sentence adds a new brick to his confidence. Every word feels like a key. During practice time, Arif raises his hand. His heart beats fast, but his voice stays steady. He speaks clearly, even when mistakes appear. He knows mistakes bring growth. The room stays silent for a moment. Then the teacher smiles. Encouragement fills the space. Arif feels taller inside. After class, Arif walks through a park. Children laugh, leaves dance in the wind, and the sun shines warmly. Arif sits on a bench and reflects. He understands that learning never stops. Life teaches lessons everywhere. Every conversation, every failure, and every small success shapes the journey. As evening approaches, Arif heads to a small cafe. He orders tea and opens his notebook again. He writes about the day. He writes about fear that slowly turns into strength. He writes about effort that builds confidence. Around him, people talk, cups clink, and soft music plays. The world feels alive, and Arif feels part of it. Later, Arif returns home. The sky changes color and stars appear one by one. He prepares a simple meal and eats slowly. Gratitude fills his heart. He understands that progress comes step by step. No rush, no shortcuts, only consistency. Before sleep, Arif stands near the window again. The town rests now, quiet and peaceful. He looks at the reflection of his face in the glass. He sees determination in his eyes. He promises himself one thing. He continues no matter what. He speaks, he learns, he grows. As the night deepens, Arif lies on his bed and closes his eyes. His mind stays active with dreams and plans. Tomorrow brings new chances. Tomorrow brings new lessons, and Arif welcomes them with an open heart. The journey continues, not as a race, but as a steady walk. Every day adds meaning. Every effort builds the future. And in this present moment, Arif becomes who he chooses to be.